Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Dear students and learners, today I would tell you about parts of speech. Yes, today I would tell you about parts of speech. There are 8 parts of speech. You already know: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection, preposition, and adjective. Let me repeat: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, conjunction, interjection, preposition, and adjective. So these are 8 parts of speech. So all the language depends on these 8 parts of speech. Whatever we write, whatever we read, whatever we speak, and whatever we listen, all parts of speech cover these 4 basic skills. As I have already told you, 4 basic skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So these 4 basic skills are covered by these 8 parts of speech. The more you have grip on these parts of speech, the more you have gotten the grip on language. So today we will start off our discussion from noun. In Urdu, we say noun to ism. The definition is very small. You have already heard. The name of a person, place, or thing is called noun. So whatever we see, whatever we observe, all things are noun. So all around us, in my in my surroundings, if I see whiteboard is there, glass mirror is there, mobile phone is there, stand is there, computer is there. So all these things are noun. So today we will discuss in detail about this noun. So because noun is the most important things in parts of speech, because we use it for maximum times in listening, in speaking, in reading, and in writing. Noun is the word that is used most of the time. So major part of vocabulary is composed of, consisted of nouns. So it is most important thing, easy, and most important thing. So now let's talk about its kinds. Today we will study its kind, and tomorrow we will go in its detail. So in 2 days we will be able to cover noun. So you have already heard about those things from very basic classes. So some kinds of nouns are, yes, common noun, proper noun, let me write for you, common noun, proper noun, yes, collective noun, abstract noun, and material noun. There is also another type of noun, that is compound noun. So you can see, when we will discuss, you will be better understand what are the meaning hidden behind these types, behind these kinds, So let's have a look. Common noun. The name of any person, place or thing is common noun. You know, when we see city, chair, girl, boy, teacher, mother, father, railway station, these all words are covered in common noun. So most of the words that we see all around, it has its name. So that name is called common noun. So you can see, you can observe from your observation around you. When you are sitting at railway station, you see a train is coming. So train is a common noun. You are sitting on a bench or chair, so that bench or chair is common noun. That chair is on the platform of railway station, so that platform is, common noun. Likewise, we talk about the classroom. So the students who come in the class and study, students are common noun. Where they sit, chair or benches, chair or benches are called common noun. The teacher is a common noun. He writes on the board, blackboard or whiteboard, so both are common noun. So when you see towards your feet, floor is common noun. When you see upward, roof is common noun. So all these things. When you go in the ground, the player who are playing cricket or football, frisbee or hockey, badminton or squash, so all these sports are called common noun. The ground in which you play, so that is a common noun. So that is the things. Likewise, let me give you another example. At petrol pump, you go for filling the petrol in your bike or in your vehicle, in your car. So car or bike, that is also common noun. That machine through which petrol pump is injected in your bike, that is a common noun. The service man who pours the petrol in your bike, he is common noun. So these all things, as I have already told you, these all things are common noun. So common noun are very important to understand, easy but very important, slow and steady. You can win the race if you have understood the concept of common noun. So this is like a foundation. You can understand the other parts of speech easily with the help of these things. So let me reiterate as a reminder, just to recapitulate, just to revise, that anything which has its name, any naming thing is called noun. Any naming thing, either whatever you eat, whatever you do, wherever you go, wherever you sit, whatever you watch, any naming thing or every naming thing is called noun. So today we have discussed in detail about common noun. So I hope you have understood common noun, but if you have had any question regarding it, you can ask any question regarding it in tomorrow's lecture. Before starting tomorrow about proper noun, I would like to take the feedback regarding your understanding, regarding your comprehension about common noun. So inshallah tomorrow we will discuss proper noun. See you tomorrow. Allah.